Hey there, YouTube. All right, so today we have rain. Means no riding. But what we do have is cheese. We's making cheese. And we're almost to the first step. Look at that, 82 degrees. We got to get this thing up to 86. So I got my helper Leia right here. And so today we're making cheese. Stay with us. All right, so we've got 86 degrees. And here let me take this out. Here we have, oh, Alexa off. We'll fix that. Okay, so we got mesophilic culture. Go ahead, sprinkle that on top.
It's gonna make it nice and yummy.
Make sure we get everything in there.
Yep.
Nope, there's still more in there. Okay, let's not fling it all over.
That'll work.
Okay, and then the second one.
Yep, all good.
Okay, honey, see what there's down there. Okay, now mix, stir. All right, now we are going to, can you get the lid? This has to sit for
1 hour.
1 hour. Lid on. 1 hour. We'll be back. All right, so we've got 1 hour, and now we're gonna add the rennet. All right, so hang on a second. I'm gonna put this up here because I gotta start a 1 minute timer. So go ahead and add that. Wait. Okay, go ahead, add that. Start a 1 minute timer. So we stir this in an up and down motion for 1 minute.
Will it start to form the curds?
Well, that's why we only do it for 1 minute. We do it for 1 minute and then we let it sit for 45 minutes. And then it's going to separate the curds and whey,
which is the excess cheese juice.
It's the excess cheese juice.
The whey, that's what it is.
Yeah. Which is funny, I'm stirring it and I can actually feel it already start to thicken.
1. Beep, beep, beep.
Alright, so that is it. We now leave that and we set a timer for 45 minutes. Boom. And she waits. So we come back 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes. Now we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look for what's called a clean break. Before I stick my hand in there, I'm going to want to, this is vinegar, so I'm going to spray my hands. That gets rid of any bacteria. And then we're going to look for a clean break. Not quite. So we're going to let this sit for another 30 minutes. All right. Let's check this thing again. Yeah, that's better. All right, so now, rinse off here. Now we cut the curds. So we're gonna do we want about a 1/2 inch. Do it that way. And now we go this way. Okay, so now we want to go in a diagonal. Yeah. So we want to go diagonal. Okay, so we cut it. And over here. Now we got to heat up to 102 over 30 minutes. So this is our hot water bath. So basically, tell them not to do good camera work here. I have this set up better. Now we're gonna heat this up 102 degrees over 30 minutes. Oop. Put my trusty thermometer in there. So right now we're at 84. So we're going to start this timer. So that's going to come up, and we're going to stir it using the slotted spoon. Oh, look at that. That's beauty right there. So we're going to do it gently, but these big curds, we want to break those. Yeah. So we want to make sure, it's out of the way. We want to make sure that we don't shatter curds. So we just gently stir. You know what? I'm going to sit this out for a bit. Alright, so I'm going to do this for a while, and then I'm going to come back. Alright, so we've hit it right there at 101, 102. So I've got to hold this temperature for 15 minutes. Look at that. The curd separated from the whey. It's coming together. So here in about 15 minutes, we'll let it rest for a bit. And then we will do what's called washing the curd. I gotta cut up these pieces, big pieces. All right, so we'll be back. Okay, so I've cooked the curds. So now that is the way the curds are on the bottom. And now you're in about 40 seconds. I am going to start what's called washing the curds. I'm going to take this way off and it's going to go into there. And then I've got 75-degree water. And then this will go into there and we'll cool the curds down. And then I'll let that settle. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll drain that off. And then I'll put 60-degree water and finish stirring it, and that'll help firm up the curds. Oh, there's that. So now, and I saw this on a YouTube channel, check this out. So to make sure I don't get any of my lovely curds, I'm going to, it's slow going, but I'm going to use this. I'll end up dropping it down in there like that so that I can get the liquid off. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, we're down to the curds. I got my water. So I'm going to pour this in here. Set that aside. Get my thermometer. And then I want to stir this. Knock that temperature down to 80 degrees. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to drain off the water and the rest of the way. And then I'm going to put 60-degree water. It's almost not quite ice cold water, but it's pretty cold. And then I'll let that settle and sit for about 15 minutes. And that'll firm up the curds. And then we drain and put them in the mold. So I'll be back. All right, so last wash, we got 60-degree water, and then I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna stir this until it hits 70 degrees. Should be about 15-30 minutes. So after that, we drain it, mill it, and then put it in the press. Okay, so I did that step, washed them, all that kind of stuff. I put them in, as you can see, into the cheesecloth. Now I'm going to transfer them into the mold. Look at that. That's cheese, mo flicker. Cheese. So now I'm going to put them in these molds. I made a little cheese press here, put weight on top of it, and it'll drain out the way. Yeah. So moving on to the next step. Okay, so this is my little bodged together press. So there's the molds lined with cheesecloth, and they're in there. So this is a gallon. This is actually my brine, my daughter's artwork there, for when I salt it. So a gallon of water weighs 8 1/3 pounds. So I'm going to leave this on there for 15 minutes, and then I will take it out, flip it over, put it under 20 pounds of pressure for 30 minutes, take it out, flip it over, and then put it under 50 pounds of pressure for 8 hours, and that should set it up. So, back in 15 minutes. Okay, first 15 minutes is up. So, dump that off there. So let's see what this looks like. Take the follower off. Look at that, press it up. Does that look good? Yeah, you can see that. So, let's see. So now I gotta be super gentle. And then we do this. This is my first time doing this, so probably should have done it a little different. But she's in there. Make sure there's no make sure it's tweaked. Tweaked like a twigger. Follow her back on as I'm knocking everything over. I'm gonna wrap. Try and make that neat. So we got that one, put that over there. Take this one off. Like that. Ooh. Feels super weird. I didn't realize how weird, because you know, cheese, you think of cheese, it's all firm and all that, but it feels jiggly. All right. Let me make sure, pull it, tweak, flip that over, follower goes on, and now we do 20 pounds for 30 minutes. Got my janky press here. Yeah, I definitely got to come up with a better design. This is get you. Okay, so that was on there, and then it just so happens, oh, it knocks it down. I've got 20 pounds. So we put that bad boy on. Yep. "30 minutes. 30 minutes. Boom. Back in 30. Okay, so it's the next day. I did a couple steps that I didn't record, but so here we have the brine solution. Now this has been in here for 4 hours. So I gotta flip it. Let me get some salt here. So I gotta flip, and it's super dense now. So this is how you get salt into the cheese. Get some paper towels here. trusty salt cellar here. And we just sprinkle a little bit of salt on top. All right, and then that will sit in there for another 4 hours. And then we take it out and we dry it for a day or two. And then you cover it in wax, or we're going to vacuum seal it. And then it sits in place right around, you want it right around 56 degrees or so for 4 to 6 weeks. So I wish you could smell what I'm smelling, because here in the oven I've got beef jerky. So I'm probably gonna have to turn all these over. Those have a few more hours left to go. Here, we'll do this. Look at that. And this is just some flank steak that I put. Or actually, I can show you, because I've got some more to do. In a bag with teriyaki sauce. Homemade beef jerky. So today is a gorgeous sunny day out there. It's cold as shit. It's like 42 degrees or something like that. But yeah, doing things. It's not always about writing, but writing's a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. In a couple months, we're going to be going up to Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, and that's when we're going to try the cheese. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and keep it safe.